Knife dope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knife dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Man, I forgot how much I love this fucking knife. You know? That's the problem when you have too much goddamn knife dope. This is the Sage 5 lightweight rendition, rocking these gorgeous Parsons Blade Works titanium scales. You know, if I'm being honest, I actually think the Sage 5 is one of, if not the best, EDC folder coming from Spyderco's line. You know, if you look at it side by side with the Para 3, which is also one of my favorites, you can see that you actually get more leverage with this Sage 5, primarily because of the belly feature you have going on here with the Para 3. But for the most part, they are identical in overall size. And then you look at it side by side with another one of my favorites, which is the Native 5. I mean, this Sage 5 is so capable. You know, we always talk about the Para 3, the PM2, and then the Native 5, but I think a lot of times we forget just how good this Sage 5 is. This one is an S30V. I had contemplated just picking up the recently dropped Maximet version, but I have heard horror stories on the toughness of that Maximet. So that's kind of been the main factor as to preventing me from getting that. But on a side note, your boy did order a legendary Spyderco that I have yet to add to my collection. I managed to find it yesterday, so it's going to be shipping today, I would assume. So sometime next week, we will be unboxing that. As a matter of fact, bro, I got like 3 or 4 boxes over here. I got shit coming in today. You fuckers just need to stay tuned, bro, because you know I'll never shit you. I got some hot shit coming. What we're going to get to today is we're going to do a little bit of mod life. I'm going to do a quick mod on one of my knives, and then we're going to check out another knife that was sent into the channel. This right here is coming to me from the Amish Rockstar, otherwise known as Lefty from Devo Knives. You know, Lefty did something really, really sweet for me. When the nips came out, I had a vision. There was a version of the nip that I wanted that was not available. You know, however, it could be modded to be that way. So I had asked him if that was possible. He told me sure, just to remind him when the pass around was done, and he would then therefore send me the he would go ahead and send me the knife that was being passed around for me to go ahead and make the adjustments to make this ultimate nip. In my eyes, this is going to be the ultimate nip. So if I can get the fucking box open, goddammit, we'll take a quick look at that. So this is the one he sent me, which is the one I checked out for the channel. And as a matter of fact, being the lush that he is, he sent me another Devo sticker. Never have enough Devo stickers, people. I got coasters, I got stickers, I got knives. I'm a fucking fanboy. That has been established. But this is the nip. Great fucking knife. Came out last year. I forget when exactly, but took the world by storm. You know, I think they were ahead of the game when it came to realizing just how important and how popular smaller knives are. And then they decided to give us a fucking beast with S90V. And it's just fantastic. Fidget factors there. This one is, I believe, the Pearl, or I think they call this the Jack Sparrow, if I remember correctly. But you see, what my vision was, I love that satin finish blade, and therefore, this is what I envisioned. I envisioned this White Mountain Knives version with the satin blade. It would be a one of one. Let me do ahead and check something real quick. Let's make sure this ain't been fucking... Okay. We are still factory sharp with both knives. I don't want to send him a goddamn, you know, a dull knife either, so... He's not sending me one either. So let's go ahead and do this swap-a-rooski right quick. I promise you it'll be, it shouldn't be goddamn hard. Let's fucking check it out. I actually contemplated waiting to do this because I have a set of scales that are set to drop today, or that are set to arrive today. So I was gonna just do one video with mod, with a little bit of mod life going on, but I said, fuck it, let's just do this right now. Kill a little bit of time. Also, another announcement, the Thebladecartel has moved. I'm sure you guys will hear it at some point, but we have moved to Tuesdays now. For those of you who might not know, the Thebladecartel is a joint venture that me and my partner, Duty Low, otherwise known as Duty, or Kev from Duty's Daggers, we do this weekly stream on his channel. Used to be on Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern, but it is now going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. So make sure you check us out this upcoming Tuesday. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but something ain't right. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, so let's back this hoe out. Come on, that's a goddamn long screw, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, here we go. So let's get all that together. Keep that together. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take, I shouldn't have to take that side out. We're going to just take this out. And we are going to have a satin blade on my stonewash version. Dirty little hoe, isn't it? Yeah, I love this fucking nip, man. I tell you, if you guys missed out on the nip, man. As a matter of fact, don't quote me on it, but if you are interested in this nip right here, you see me disassembling, it might be able to be purchased. Just reach out to me and I'll let you know for sure. But I think after I do this blade swap, it might be available for purchase. So if you haven't had a chance to get a nip, this might be your best opportunity. All right, come on now, goddammit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tell you too, man, we are getting so close to fucking Blade Show. I say close. We're still several months away, but time is flying by, man. This whole year just seems to have been hit the ground running. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and take off that liner. I think I'm going to keep all of my bearings and whatnot. I'm just going to swap the blade. That's it. So let's go ahead and keep his bearings right there. Let's move the blade over here. Take my liner off. Put it over there. And look at this dirty bitch, bro. You all see that? Dirty little hoe. But I love her. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I ain't going to send him a dirty blade. I don't roll like that. So let's go ahead and get a rag. Clean this shit up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're going to put that back over here for him. I think that's going to look really good on that version too, to be honest with you. I think the Jack Sparrow with a nice stonewash blade is going to be hitting. So let's assemble his knife first. I'm going to put all his shit back. There's that. And then we're going to go just like this. Boom. Let's go ahead and hit that pivot right quick. Tighten that hoe down. And then we're going to go ahead and get this shit grooving. As a matter of fact, if you guys missed out on the Growler version 2, don't get it fucked up. They are dropping some more some more Growlers here in March. I believe they're going to be on White Mountain Knives. Don't quote me on that. I know that the first version of the second, or rather the first drop of the second version was a White Mountain Knives exclusive. So I'm assuming that that's going to continue to be the case. But if you have any questions, obviously reach out to the Debo boys. They'll be more than glad to give you your answers you're looking for. Okay, so the Jack Sparrow is back to being assembled. So there you see the Jack Sparrow with a nice stonewash blade. I think that shit is hitting. So we're going to make sure we package that back up and send that down to Mr. Lefty and thank him for being such a team player and allowing me to do a nice mod. And that's going to allow me to have a one of one, essentially. It's going to allow me to have this fantastic White Mountain Knives exclusive version with a satin blade. Oh, shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and clean this hoe off too. Make sure you get yourself some KPL. Knife shield. It does wonders, man. It really, really does. I don't think I found a product yet to compete with KPL Knife Shield as far as this type of a product. But if I'm being honest, when it comes to lubrication, I am really, really feeling this shit right now. This is the Action Oil. I had been a KPL man through and through, but I just got that sampler of that Action Oil, and it is fucking night and day difference on how good it is, man. So let's go ahead and get back to business. Let's put a little drop of this. I mean, you need just a fucking half of a drop, not even a whole drop, just a half. Just a little bloop. If I can get some to come out this goddamn bottle. Come on, there we go. So there's that, just a little dash. Put a little dash right there as well. Get this bitch back in where she belongs. Do the same thing with this bearing. I don't think I really even need to do that, but we're going to do it. Fuck it. There we go. We're almost there, people, and then we're gonna get to the rest of this video. I got a good one. Got one that I have yet to try out, coming from a company that I am a big supporter of, and you guys will learn here more momentarily once I get these rest of these screws in. See, it wasn't as painful. We're only 11 minutes in, goddammit, and we haven't looked at a new knife yet. That's just part of the game, man. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Sometimes it's hard to come up with shit to say while doing a mod, but your boy managed to do it. Okay, what's this one go to? Okay, that goes there, I believe. Yep, that goes there. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that one right there. And then we're going to put this bitch back together, and this is going to be a 1-of-1 Devo nip. So there we have that. Now let's check it out. Yeah, that looks good. So we've got the Stonewash titanium handle with the true belt satin S90V blade. I like it, very much so. Big thanks to Lefty again for allowing me to do the trade, the blade swap. And so yeah, there it is. Mod life continues. But we got more things to talk about. Got one coming to us from Kunwu. Now, if I'm being honest, man, back in 2022, I was hardcore Kunwu. You know, I think the very first one I bought was the X-Tau. I had bought one in carbon fiber. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Then I ended up buying the Orion 2. Yeah, the Orion 2, which I liked. I just hated the fact that it was a flipper only. Ended up selling both of those knives, and I have not bought a Kunwu since. And there's been some great models. You know, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for not getting that Padre, although I was promised a Padre from someone who shall remain nameless at this time. They haven't produced it yet, so we shall see. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this one. This is the Kunwu Django, baby. Now, the Django has caught my eye from afar, and I'm usually not a Bowie / clip point type of guy, but this one looks pretty well done. These come in at $239, and as of the filming of this video, they are available. We've got two forms of deployment. We've got a nice cutout, as well as a nice little run of some flipper, or rather fuller action. Nice action as far as synthetic detent feel. Look at that fucking blade, baby. Tell me that blade don't mean some goddamn business. We've got 7.6 inches overall. Actually, this is a little bit smaller than I thought. I thought for some reason it was going to be bigger, but it feels great in the hand. We've got that generous fingered choil, which you already know, accommodates the full purchase, no refund. We've got 3.1 inches in the blade length. We are rocking LMAX blade steel at 60 to 62 HRC. You know, Kunwu has got to be one of the few Chinese OEMs who makes a dedicated effort to proper heat treat. Love what they're doing. Love Sergio. He's a fucking gem, that guy. This version has got a satin finish on it. We've got a high flat grind for the most part. Blade stock thickness came in at 120 thousandths, so she's a slicey hoe. Nice pointy tip there, good for punching. This particular pattern on this one is that diamond texture. Now, I had also bought the Pulsar, so as a matter of fact, I lied to y'all. I did buy the Pulsar after the X-Tau and the Orion, but I ended up selling the Pulsar primarily for two reasons. The springs were weak. I felt both sets of springs were not good enough for me. And that diamond texture on that one was extremely rough on the hands. So I ended up selling it. No regrets on that one. But I'm liking this one right out the gate. We do have a quarter link titanium backspacer. I also believe this is something new they started doing, I think maybe with the Padre or maybe with the Django being the first one, but they started coming out with milled clips in conjunction, or rather in addition to the wire clip that it ships with. So you will receive two clips. We've got the Green Lantern pivot. That does look like fucking Green Lantern though. Weight on this is coming in at 4.5 ounces. And ergonomically, it's a treat, man. That nice slight curvature there. Reminiscent to how they have that same kind of curvature going on with that Padre. I like this one very much, man. More so than I thought I would. Yeah, she's nice and sharp. That's another thing too, man. Kunwu ships their knives fucking sharp. I can attest to that. I've never gotten a dull knife from them. Let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta wipe them goddamn fingerprints off. Drives me nuts. Gotta roll with America first. We're gonna go with this one, which is the Hogue Maisto. Next up, more American dope for your palate. We've got this one, baby. The River's Edge Cutlery exclusive Spyderco Manix 2, rocking those OG goat scales. Now, you can go ahead and get yourself some of these scales as well. Just head on over to originalgoat.com and treat yourself. Just be sure to use code FUCKER for 15% off your purchase. All right, let's do a couple more, shall we? How about a Demko sighting? Let's go with a 20.5. So there you see that. Next up, a recent acquisition, which I am still in love with, and that is the Giant Mouse GM11. So the Django is bigger than both of those. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. I think this next one might be the only clip point I currently have in the collection, and it is a good one. We're looking at the Jack Wolf Gunslinger. I still think to date that is Jack Wolf's best knife, whether it's slip joint or locking folder. That Gunslinger is fucking money. So there you see that. Last but certainly not least, this might be, we can probably consider this one a clip point as well. This is the Quiet Carry 9. So there you see the Django is also bigger than both of those. Yep, the Django is a good one. Absolutely. I might even venture to say that I might like this one a little bit more than the Padre. You know, granted, in all fairness, the only Padre that I got to experience was a left-handed version. So I didn't get to truly experience it, didn't get to cut with it or anything. But I think this one right here is money. I love the pokiness of it. You know, we don't have too much belly going on there. And this diamond texture is not bad. The spring tension is still, you know, I think I can easily deploy it with a shake. I really wish that Kunwu would start to implement the adjustable spring settings that, you know, companies like Kaiser, who invented it, and companies like Vosteed, who have followed suit. I mean, fuck, even Giant Mouse has started to implement the adjustable spring tensions. I really don't know why companies who are using traditional Omega springs are not doing that. I think it is a big misstep by these companies, because it can just allow you to tune your knife to perfection. Well, there you have it, fuckers. We got the Django, and we got the one of one Devo nip. White Mountain Knives exclusive, now rocking that belt satin finished blade. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!